Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Knotty Love Movement. Sorry I am late, but number one, I had a horrible, horrible allergy attack. Tell you, my nose always tells me when the seasons are changing. I have year-round allergies, so it's a constant battle. Hey, grown woman. So I apologize for being late. And then, of course, I got an important phone call that I had to take. I could not miss it. So I appreciate you all joining me and being patient. But we got lots to talk about. We got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about the corny ass BET Awards. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is up with that venue? What was up with? We're gonna get into it. I got the highlights. We're gonna talk about Tyra Banks making a debut on the Victoria's Secret. Last night was the Victoria's Secret fashion show. We're gonna get into her look. Thumbs up this video. Yeah. We're gonna get into Safaree. Safaree, man, you're waking it up. You're waking it up. Safaree said, I'm gonna deal with all these heathens in my life. Yes, we're gonna get into Safaree versus Mena. Sad news. We're gonna talk about Ananda Lewis and her battle with cancer. I want to get into, because Tia Mowry, as you all know, has this reality show going on right now, and she getting on my last nerves. She is trying to like drag this divorce, but I like the way her ex-husband Corey is handling her. He giving her no energy. No, and at this point, I just wish she'd just get back with her man and stop playing. You love that man. I'm starting to think you did all of this for attention. Like, let me tell you something. Tia Mowry always been weird. Ever since her and Tamara had their reality show as adults, I seen another side of her. She's the mean twin. All right, and then let's get into Melody Holt. Sleeping with a married man. Child, thumbs up this video. Thumbs up this video. Share it out. Sharing is caring. I'm going to share it out myself. I'm going to share it out myself. Yes. Woo. Choke no joke. Woke it up last night. Okay. Called out Gene Dill on his lies. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, did y'all see that story? A woman is pregnant at 64. Y'all believe it? Jovi talking about it at noon. All right, so I gotta hurry up. Could it be true? I mean, it's possible. I mean, YouTube, you just giving my message for 3,000 subscribers. Share this video out. Thumbs up the video, please. Please thumbs up the video. Help me get into the algorithm. I don't ask for much. the main thing is to thumbs up the video, share it out, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. These are the free ways to support the channel. Donations are definitely appreciated. Okay, and make sure you follow me on all the free apps. We're Knotty Love Movement everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, you name it, we on it. Follow, share. How's everybody doing on this happy Wednesday hump day? Yeah, so Choke No Joke woke it up last night, child. Because when he was on, he's getting a lot of hate because he made it to the Piers Morgan show, which Choke No Joke been putting in that work, okay? I ain't even mad at his hustle. He been putting in that work. And I'm glad he made it to that platform. And I'm very proud of him, the way he handled himself. Because Piers is just like a Vlad TV, culture vulture. And he'll do anything to poke the bear. But Choke, he was like, I see you. I got you. All right. So he getting a lot of hate from other YouTubers and stuff like that. And he just been keeping it real. Like, he just blowing people lies. He been calling out Reggie lies. When it came to the Tupac and Biggie situation, and he called Gene Dill out on his lies. Cause I just been noticing Gene Dill has been doing a lot of backtracking on a lot of the stuff he's been saying, and it's just weird and suspicious. Like, don't backtrack now. Like, are you afraid they're gonna call you to the stand now, Gene? Don't back out now. You've been chatty patty all over the place. Do not back out now. Yeah, so Choke No Joke woke it up because on Piers Morgan, he gave his theory about the Diddler being charged with red rum for Tupac and Biggie's deletions and stuff like that. And he traced it back to Gene Dill when he was on a YouTuber's page saying that he actually saw the check exchange for the hit of Tupac. And Choke No Joke went and found that footage. For all the slow people on the short bus. He went and found that footage and blew it up last night. I was like, Choke, wake it up, okay? Because these mofos be out here lying. That's why, like, I don't put too much into any YouTuber at all. Like, I always say I don't agree 100% with anybody. Everybody has different perspectives. We are all human and we make mistakes. So we're not going to always agree and everything. But I don't like when people blatantly lie for the click and the view. Or to garner money, monetization, and things like that. You don't have to do all of that. You really don't. Like, and if you're a good content creator, your work will speak for itself in the end, right? You'll see the growth in your channel naturally. So I love you all. Please thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video. Even the people in the bushes, thumbs up the video. Interact with the channel. Yes. All right. So last night was the BET Hip Hop Awards. Chill. What is this? My profile card. Okay. Yeah, it was the BET Awards last night. And can I say, the BET Awards is a hot mess now. It's not what it used to be. I miss the days like when Monique was the host and she was mocking Beyonce and she had all the big girls up there. Did that damn thing, okay? Because Monique, she said the big girls got it too, okay? I could be crazy in love too. B, what's up? I miss those days. That's when the BET Awards was entertaining. Now it's not even entertaining, okay? And I feel like they grasping at straws to get people to perform and things like that. One of the highlights is Trina performed. Hey, Gracie Boo! Thank you for joining me. Thumbs up this video, okay? Trina did perform, okay? And she did a good job. Trina's getting older. And maybe she's with child. You know, she's newly married and everything. But she can't move like she used to. She can't move like she used to. It's all good though. But Trina did the damn thing, and then she brought out it's in trash. Thank you, Grape Tea. It was trash last night. Like, cause even when I found out that it was coming on, I was like, I'll wait for the highlights on the gram, okay? But Trina did her thing. I'm a big fan of Trina. Yeah, right. They didn't even advertise it like that, which is another reason why I think it was trash last night. Yes. What the heck happened? There we go. We got a little stuck right there. Yeah, so let me see. Trina performed. Who's bad? Who's bad? Who's bad? Okay, we can't do so much music. I didn't watch it either. So Trina looks good. She looks good. Okay. She looks like she's glowing. Sorry, my ring light is in the way. All right. She had little dancers and stuff. She all thick mamas like she always is, okay? So I felt like she did a good job performing. And then she brought out trash-ass Young Miami. I'm sorry. I wasn't here for it. I didn't like Young Miami's look. She looked like a... I said it. She looked like a... This was her look. Mm-hmm. 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 She was trying to pay homage to Trina, but Trina did it better. Oh, that's her goddaughter. She was probably trying to pay homage to Trina. I don't know. I just don't like Young Miami. I'm sorry. I said it out loud. So she performed with Trina. I don't know. I didn't really even like the song. Hold on, let me see if I could get the clips. Fat Joe performed. Okay. Did y'all know Fat Joe has a talk show now? Mm-hmm. Excuse me, guys. My allergies are really killing me. So if I have to like blow my nose. Oh, okay. Boss Man Low, he performed. I don't even know who he is, child. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know who half these people is. This is song. Got kicked out the house at 14 hours, still thugging. Let's do it. She ain't that. But the stage was like this big, okay? Juicy J performed. Sex is my game. Let's call the boys. Let's run up. Squeeze on my lick on. Don't know who he is. Oh, he on fire right now. I don't know who these rappers are. 2 Chainz performed with Juicy J. That's my song. That's my song. I like that song. 310 BAB2 perform. I don't even know who these peoples are. I know Juicy J. It's summertime, yeah, we ain't nothing. Forget pound time, I'm trying to go to Soul City. Yeah, I don't know these new rappers like that. Great. See, I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age. All right. And then, you know, of course, Trina. Baby, don't FaceTime my life. Just help her face up. See, Trina got them bops. Like, I was here for it. Like, yeah, Trina, get it, get it. He's the hottest rapper out right now, especially for the youngins. Okay, so you putting me on. Trina did the bit, like Trina, and here's Trina in Young Miami. Yeah, and Young Miami was doing splits and all that shit. Yeah, I wasn't here for it. That song is hot right now too. I'm a young OG. I have an old soul. I didn't even know the EBT Awards came on. Hey, people, shorty. Right. So I saw it. I was like, I would save all the highlights for the channel. I'll see it on. But Trina was my favorite part. I could have did without Young Miami doing the split. But I'm sorry, guys. My nose is out of control. I'm getting another tissue. What I love about Trina is, sorry. What I love about Trina is she always try to empower the girls and uplift the girls. So I was here for that. With her and Young Miami and stuff like that. Even on Love and Hip Hop, she always try to. Trina rapped her 305 as always, right? She always try to uplift the girls and be a good positive role model. Like, she's not a hater like Nicki Minaj. She don't feel like everybody need to sign to her. She always trying to give the girls the pathway in the music game. So I will always love Trina for that. I love her spicy personality. I love how she talk real fast. Air bleed Miami. Only thing, like, Young Miami, I don't like her. I don't like her flow. I don't like what she stands for. I don't. She's a whore. She's a slut. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like I don't like Young Miami. I just don't like her. I don't like her. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs up the video. So it was just like a whole satanic ritual. No, Grandpa Luke was not there. And Trick Daddy wasn't there. Trick Daddy, why you ain't come support your girl? He too busy on the ground cursing females out. Let's see. But who got honored last night at the BET Awards? Let's see. So Kendrick Lamar is the most awarded artist at the 2024 EBT Hip Hop Awards with 8 wins. So he got BET Hip Hop Award Best Feature Verse winner Kendrick Lamar for Like That. And Best Collaboration winner for Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. Why all of a sudden Kendrick Lamar blowing up? Oh, Trick Daddy is sick. I mean, he got a whole bunch of health issues, but he could have came out to support Trina, okay? He got the EBT Hip Hop Award Impact Track winner for Not Like Us. And then he got Song of the Year winner. Then he got Lyricist of the Year. Like, why they got so many categories? Child. Then he got Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Best Hip Hop Video winner for Not Like Us. Yeah, so he got the most award. I mean, they should have just made it the Kendrick Lamar show. The EBT Awards. The Alchemist, he got Hip Hop Award for Producer of the Year. Y'all know who that is? Okay. Who else? Somebody else got honored. 50 Cent got something too. 50 Cent got Hustler of the Year. These some low budget ass awards. Like, really? Are EBT awards even worth anything anymore? They not as much as a Grammy, right? I don't even think a lot of these, like 50 Cent don't care about Hustler of the Year. He know he a hustler. He came in the game hustling. Soldier Boy performed, Glorilla performed. I was like, why you bring Soldier Boy out? That's weird. Okay. It was the Kendrick Lamar show last night, period. Tasha K, she is shot out. She posted, she said, did Glorilla just sell more than Bigfoot? I know damn well the opening act ain't just outsell the main attraction. Yes, Be More Shorty 50 they need to create an award for his trolling. They do. I was just talking to my best friend and I was like, girl, I think I want to go to Vegas to see 50 perform because I never seen him in concert. And I will have a big old Carisha sign like 50 saying, you are my favorite troll. I will have a huge poster. I will have a huge poster like 50, you are my favorite troll. Let me see. I think that's about it for the EBT Awards. Seriously, like, because it wasn't. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the stage was this big, and it was trash, and I'm glad I didn't waste my time watching it. Okay, because I was good off of the Trina. Yeah, I was good off the Trina performance. Be More Shorty, my travel girlfriend just told me about 50's Vegas show this morning. Yeah, girl, I announced that yesterday. I'm going to go see 50 for his residency. Hey, grown woman. I want to go see 50. I got to see him because this might be it. He might not tour after this. So this might be my last chance to see him. And I think 50 is funny. I just think he's funny. Also, I'll go to Vegas to see him too. Also, it was the Victoria's Secret fashion show last night, okay? And Cardi, she went out. Shout out to Official Ken and Barbie. Cardi went out. She was looking cute. Hold on. She was looking cute. I'm trying to... It's like kind of cut off. Well, Cardi looks good. Her after baby body. I can't wait to get my laptop tomorrow, y'all. I miss sharing my screen. So Cardi was in attendance. Tyler was also in attendance. But Tara Banks made an appearance. Child. I don't know, Tyra. Oh, I forgot. Travis Scott was also honored at the EBT Hip Hop Awards last night.
Sound and coming in as like a producer, nobody knew what I was trying to do. But I always had this idea and I had this vision, still to this day, just to take the sound and take things just to the next level. I come from this generation where they considered us nowhere near like hip hop, quote unquote. And every day I try to like push the sound and coming in as like a producer, nobody knew what I was trying to do. But I always had this idea and I had this vision, still to this day, just to come from Houston, Texas, and we don't have a lot of billboards and we don't have a lot of big advertisements to try to get us on our way. And I just want to let everybody know where you come from doesn't really matter. It's just what goes on in your brain can take you to the next level and beyond. And with true focus and true drive and with real surroundings, you can go wherever you want to go. I come from Houston, Texas. And
all right, so shout out to Travis Scott. Shout out to Travis Scott. Back to the Victoria's Secret awards, okay? So Tyra Banks decided to come out the bushes, child. She makes a return. All right, so this was her in 2005. What a difference. Get these lights up, okay? Versus 2024. Shout out to the Shade Room. Her walk. Naomi Campbell was there in the audience back then. And this is her now. Yeah, she the big girl model. I ain't really like her look. It looks like her shoes were the shoes were leaning a little bit. It gave me Masika from Love and Hip Hop a little bit. I didn't like the hair. Like, it was just, I don't know. 20 years later, though, she's still standing. Who's this? Tyler was almost there, too. She was also there, too. She walked in the show, the artist Tyler. She had the angel wings. Yeah, the shoes was like lean. Her shoes needed a V8. I'm just saying, they was a little lean. I'm gonna try to find a close up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Like, her feet was buckling. Let me see. I'm trying to find a close up of Tyra. I thought I had one, but I was like, girl, get you some new shoes, honey. They was like, to the left, to the left. Yeah. Here go a close up. Hold on, let me. Them shoes, they was like all that weight, girl. Lean back. A lean back. Look at it. Look at her feet. A lean back. A lean back. Get this lights up. But I don't know. I ain't like her hair. I felt like they put her in black because it was trying to cover up her extra fupa and stuff like that. But shout out to the Victoria's Secret girls. Y'all still doing it, okay? Y'all still doing it. This 50 Cent year, y'all. All right, so I came across this story, right? I was like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Shout out to the Shade Room for this, but a 64-year-old woman, she calling her man talk about she pregnant. And I was like, this gotta be a joke. And then they went in the doctor's office and confirmed it or whatever. And I'm like, what the? Hold on, let me get this one. And shout out to It's On Site. All right, here we go.
I've been trying to get in touch with you, but you haven't been answering your phone.
Judy?
Yes, it is.
Judy, I've been busy, Judy. I apologize. I've been caught up.
Well, you know you got a baby coming, right?
Baby who?
Your baby.
My baby?
Yes, yes, you do have one too. You have one coming.
I have one coming?
Yes, you do. What?
How that happen? How they tell you?
You know how it happened.
Don't make no baby, Judy.
Well, we'll see when the DNA test comes. So what are you trying to say? I'm out here sleeping all around?
You sleeping somewhere, but that ain't
No, I'm not
Right.
neither.
Judy, somebody ain't being honest here, Judy. Something ain't right.
You'll find out when we have that DNA test done. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to get my blood pressure up back and forth with you. We just going to have that done. And then I've been trying to get in touch with you, but you
All
have...
right. And so then they went to the doctor.
So how you feel about being a mom again?
It's unbelievable.
I cannot believe it. Like, what are you thinking right now?
What am I going to
Hey,
do?
Callie.
Like, you are literally pregnant. 8 weeks?
I am too old for that.
Oh my gosh. What if it's
What
twins?
am I going to do? I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to tell you. So I guess those little weekend visits turn into a 9-month pregnancy. So what are you going to do? That's a good question. What am I going to do? Because who's going to be keeping this baby?
Y'all is.
Who's going to watch the baby?
Y'all.
I couldn't imagine.
Oh my.
I couldn't imagine being 64 and pregnant. Child. Lord, she pregnant on high blood pressure meds, geriatric pregnancy, and high risk. Yes. Good morning, Callie. Yeah, what would y'all do if you was 64 and you found out you was pregnant? She probably thought she couldn't get pregnant no more. But miracles happen every day, child. Well, life is just a wonderful thing. You know, I just hope she has a healthy pregnancy. I really do, because it's so high risk. And she had to be on bed rest. But she wasn't here for the baby father. She was like, your cutoff is 30, 45. I know that's right. She was like, I'm not going to allow you to get my blood pressure up. Okay, we just going to just have the DNA test. Because he's in shock too. Like, how that happened? Listen.
I'm years old, Judy. You said you
What do that don't mean nothing. That do not mean nothing.
This is no more good.
Well, you will find out if I'm any good or not.
And if the DNA test ain't right, I'm going to have to lock you up now.
You're not going to have me locked up. Your ass is going to be the one getting locked up.
What? We got to find this out, Judy. Man, you couldn't have that, Judy. You said the man.
I ain't never told you nothing like that. I'm really angry about this because I'm going through this and stuff, and you're trying to deny that this is not your baby, and it is.
Yeah, I just felt like it was just good to stay busy and stay away from the phone because ain't nothing good coming from that phone. And what's the baby name going to be?
His name's going to be Peanut.
What? Can't be real, Judy. We got to get on the good foot and get this thing here and figure this thing out here. Talk soon, we got to get to the bottom.
Okay, we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm getting off this phone.
Okay.
All right, bye.
They going to get to the bottom. It looked like he came around because at the beginning of the conversation, he was shocked. Let me do the beginning of the conversation. Here we go. Thumbs up this video. Imagine being 64 and finding out you pregnant, chill.
I've been trying to get in touch with you, but you haven't been answering your phone.
Judy?
Yes, it is.
I've been busy, Judy. I apologize. I've been caught up.
Well, you know you got a baby coming, right?
Baby who?
Your baby.
My baby?
Yes, yes, you do have one, too. You have one coming.
I have one coming?
Yes, you do. What?
How that happened? How they tell you?
You know how it happened.
Don't make no baby, Judy.
Well, we'll see when the DNA test comes. So what are you trying to say? I'm out here sleeping all around?
You sleeping somewhere, but that ain't
No, I'm not, neither.
Judy, somebody ain't being honest here, Judy. Something ain't right.
You'll find out when we have that DNA test done. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to get my blood pressure up back and forth with you. We just going to have that done. And then I've been trying to get in touch with you.
All right. And then he came around.
64 years old, Judy. You said you
What do that don't mean nothing. That do not mean nothing.
This is no more good.
Well, you will find out if I'm any good or not.
And if the DNA test ain't right, I'm going to have to lock you up now.
You're not gonna have me locked up. Your ass is gonna be the one getting locked up.
What? We got to find this out, Judy. Man, you couldn't have had that, Judy. You said them ass.
I ain't never told you nothing like that. I'm really angry about this because I'm going through this and stuff, and you're trying to deny that this is not your baby, and it is.
Yeah, I just felt like it was just good to stay busy and stay away from the phone because ain't nothing good coming from that phone. And what's the baby name gonna be?
His name's gonna be Peanut.
What? Can't be real, Judy. We got to get on the good foot and get this thing here and figure this thing out here. Talk soon, we got to get to the bottom.
Okay, we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm getting off this phone.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Period. Okay, so he came around. It looks like, look, I'm gonna look for updates on the story, but I couldn't imagine, child. I couldn't imagine. Hey, Marva. Being 64 and pregnant. And I'm like, at first, I'm like, this story gotta be fake. It gotta be fake. But I'll look for the updates. We'll see if Judy delivered the baby to term. I just hope she has a safe and healthy pregnancy. Please thumbs up the video. Please, please, please. Look, Shamar, he is a social media personality. He does music. He's also disabled, and I guess you would say he's kind of transgender too. He was being attacked by one of his boyfriends yesterday.
Wow! Wait! Wow! Thank you. Cause you a fuck boy for that. I don't care. You leave me. You can leave behind before you believe me. I'm always you lied. Okay. You fucking lied. I saw it. You lied. Okay, whatever. Ow! Wait.
So
thank you. Cause you.
I didn't appreciate him putting hands on him like that. But guess who came to the rescue? Lil Woody. Okay, thumbs up this video. I was like, okay, Woody. Now, Woody was about to attack him too, but I guess he like, don't play with my peeps. I guess they became cool. Shout out to his on-site. Lil Woody got up here with his snitching ass and
Hand on some up. Nah, but come on, run that fade with me, nigga. Come beat me up, nigga. Dang, nigga, don't put their hand on some up. Nah, but come on, run that fade with me, nigga. Come beat me up, nigga. Dang, nigga, don't put
alright, come on, snitch ass Woody. Come to Shamar defense, alright? But I just didn't think it was cool that I don't care how mad you are. If he caught him in a lie, you walk away. It was no reason for him to put his hands on Shamar. Especially with him being disabled. Like, he got, like, a hunchback and everything. So, like, he could have really seriously hurt him. Some people be thinking she the grandma, not the mother. One of his boyfriends. Dang, isn't he lucky? And I'm single. And my phone dry. Shamar stay with a boyfriend, child. Oh, okay. So up next, let me see. Let's get into Ananda Lewis. For those of you who don't know who Ananda is, she was Lala Anthony on MTV before Lala. Okay, she hosted all the shows on MTV, and then she ended up with her own talk show, the Ananda Lewis Show. I always thought she was a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, and unfortunately, recently she got diagnosed with cancer. Let me see. Here we go. And shout out to the Shade Room for this. Please thumbs up the video. Here we go.
For me. So this has been a real lesson for me to self-advocate.
Sarah had a double mastectomy. Ananda took a different approach. By the time she found a lump in her breast, her cancer had progressed to stage 3, and doctors recommended a double mastectomy. But she went against their recommendation.
My plan at first was to get out excessive toxins in my body. I felt like my body is intelligent. I know that to be true. Our bodies are brilliantly made. I decided to keep my tumor and try to work it out of my body a different way. Looking back on that, I go, you know what? Maybe I should have.
Ananda completely overhauled her diet, improved her sleep, pursued aggressive homeopathic therapies along with traditional medicine and radiation. She improved for a long time. She says removing the toxins, physical and emotional, from her body has been beneficial. But last year, she found out her cancer had metastasized into stage 4, which means the cancer spread to other.
So this has been a real lesson.
Areas.
My lymph system really flared up. And so all through my abdomen, all those lymphs were very flared up, my collarbone. And it was the first time I ever had a conversation with death, because I felt like this is how it ends. You know, I was like, okay, so I don't get afraid of things. I was just like, fudge, man, I really thought I had this. You know, I was frustrated. I was a little angry at myself. And I said, man, listen, I know you're coming for me at some point, but I don't want it to be now. And if you could just wait, I promise when you do come, I'm gonna make it fun for you.
Areas.
My lymph.
All right. So prayers up to Ananda Lewis. In 2020, that's when she revealed that she has stage 3 breast cancer. But it goes to show, like, you know, sometimes we try to like heal ourselves and be our own doctors and stuff like that. But sometimes, like, I think if she did all the things, like detox her system, change her diet and stuff like that, in addition to the doctor's recommendation, she probably could have been in remission by now. So doctor's not always wrong. You know what I mean? They're not always wrong, but let's just say prayers for her. Tales from a purgatory. Yes, and it's so weird that this story came out. It is breast cancer awareness month, and that's why I wanted to talk about this story and the importance of getting your yearly mammograms, because early detection is everything. It's key, you know. I was upset this year because when I went for my mammogram this year, the tech was like, you know, you really need to get an ultrasound because your breasts are very dense or whatever. So I went back and did the ultrasound, and I was so pissed, like, because I ended up with a bill, like, and now I got this $300 bill or whatever. But what's $300 when it comes to saving my life, right? It's an investment at the end of the day. So although I'm very frustrated about having to pay the bill, but I had to do my due diligence to make sure I'm healthy, and everything came back good. Thank you, God. Hopefully that continues or whatever. Because with me being a caregiver and everything, I just know the importance of me taking care of myself. Like, because what good am I to anybody else if I'm not taking care of my health? Oh, you get an ultrasound every year. Yeah, some women have to do both. You have to get the mammogram and the ultrasound. Yeah, I did get a referral. Good point. You know what? I'm going to contact my insurance company. Because, like, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what has to happen. It's preventative care. Thank you for giving me that tidbit. But prayers up to Ananda Lewis. She's a strong girl. She always has been. She's really intelligent, and so hopefully she can turn this around. Yeah, we're gonna think positive for her. Speaking of the 64-year-old getting pregnant, thank you so much, Be More Shorty. Thank you for that information. I pose, and shout out to the neighborhood talks. Black women tend to have dense breasts. Got you. Thank you, grown woman. Thank you. See, I love my naughty crew. That's why, that's why we got to have these conversations. All right. Shout out to the neighborhood talks for this next one. Would you be here for mandatory DNA testing of newborns? All right. So, Faithful Black Men Association It may sound extreme, but consider a federal mandate for DNA testing of newborns. With paternity fraud at 30%, it poses a significant threat to generational wealth creation. So Simone, this idea came out of a conversation. Simone Bees, posted to Twitter, what kind of policies do black men want to see specifically for them? And that's how this conversation came up. So would y'all be here for a mandatory DNA test? I say if you're not married, absolutely. Absolutely. I think it should be mandatory because there's too many fraudsters out here and it's too many people bad hopping and sleeping around. Seriously. And I guess that comes on that strikes conversation because Kamala Harris just rolled out her plan for black men and her financial agenda and things like that. But I think I'll be here for it. If you're not married, I think you should get a DNA test. Hey, D. Smith. My apologies, guys. I'm having horrible, horrible allergies. Today it's the fall, and when the leaves fall, my allergies are like all right, up next, who I want to get into? I think I want to get into Safaree and Erica Mena. Let me tell you, Safaree is standing on business, and all the women that have wronged him in his life, he dealing with them, okay? Straight. I'm loving it, though. First, he dealt with Nikki by trolling her at her own concert. I thought it was epic. And I was like, as you should, Safaree. And she was all in her feelings. It got under her skin. It gave that she still loved that man. Hey, Feminine Universe, she said the percentage of paternity fraud varies depending on the study and the population being surveyed, but it can range from 0.4% to 30%. The ones who say more than 2% are inflating the numbers with motive. Thank you for that. Yep, I agree. Some folks are misled for a long time and being a parent and not. Right. Yes. Hey to my Knotty crew. So let's get into some drama, okay? So Safaree, Erica Mena has been dragging him for being a deadbeat father. And I really feel like it's far from the truth. I really think that Erica is mad that Safaree won't give her that big black Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't think it was right. So shout out to the neighborhood talks. Safaree files a petition to reduce his $4,305 per month child support payments and asks the judge to make Erica Mena pay his legal fees. Ciao. What go on, brethren? All right, so get into this. Safaree is requesting a judge lower his child support payments to his ex-wife, Erica Mena. In the documents obtained by In Touch, they are claiming the couple reached a divorce settlement back in 2022, but recently learned Safaree filed a petition in Georgia court back in June of 2023 to reduce his payments of $4,305 per month, okay? In Safaree's new petition, he states he no longer makes $61,000 per month, and there has been a significant change in circumstances regarding the custodial arrangement as well. He claims he typically keeps the children 3 to 4 weeks at a time instead of the 12 days prescribed. What's up, Erica? I thought he was a deadbeat, and he don't be with his kids. Okay? Safaree said, I'm going for full custody. You keep dragging me on the internet, I'm going to take my kids away. Okay? So he says his income has changed because he is not appearing as a full-time cast member on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and his bookings have slowed down as a direct result of Erica's actions, her dragging him as a deadbeat. That's right. Get these likes up. Okay? So, like, women, be careful before you put all your business on the internet because it's going to backfire. So, Safaree said, "Me gonna play chess, Erica, not checkers. Safaree said, "We're not the one, the two, nor the tree," in my Spice voice, okay? And let's not forget, people filing charges on Erica for being abusive and things like that. The judge is going to look at all of that, all of her behavior online and everything. Child. So in the suit, he's claiming Erica referring to him as claims a deadbeat to her 6 million followers has resulted in him booking fewer jobs due to the majority of his fan base being female. In addition to all this, he's claiming Erica's income has increased, so he requested the judge lower his income and make Erica pay his legal fees. What are your thoughts? I said, Safaree, we're gone. Way to stick it to her. I love it. Because he ain't come online and drag her like she do him. He took it to the courts where it belonged. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Erica, you going to mess around and lose custody of your kids. You keep up these antics. So Safaree said, I'm going to wait till I had the kids consistently and I'm going to prove it wrong. Okay? You was out here talking about, oh, he neglect his children. He don't do his children here. Let me tell you something. I got 2 girls. And whenever they went with their fathers, I always had to make sure their hair was done straight. Right? Be more shorty. Straight. I always had to make sure their hair was done. Because I know their father wasn't going to do their hair. Period. Like, I felt like Erica was trying to set him up for failure. Like, she's a disgusting, vile human being. I wish people would understand that about her. And she really in her feelings because Safaree don't want her. He don't want her. And he over there with, what's her name? Amara Negra. And she holding out the Kuda cat. And he over there buying her kids Rolexes and things like that. Safaree is living his best life. He said, I'm not going to let these wicked women destroy my life, okay? I'm going to take it to my lawyers. And I'm going to quit my job. Oh, you want to complain that I don't play with child? I'm going to quit my job or reduce my job so my income is less, which means you get less money. Idiot. Thumbs up this video. And I don't think by any means that Safaree is broke. I don't think he's broke. Because remember, Nicki Minaj was trying to say that. Like, oh, you want to be a clown as soon as you broke. So that's why you showing up to my concert. I don't think Safaree's broke at all. And Safaree is not dumb. He got multiple means of income. So, you know, Erica Mena had to respond because she always got to have the last word, and that's her freaking problem. Shout out to the Shade Room for this. Erica shares a calendar showing when she and Safaree spent time with their children. She says Safaree only had the kids 16 times this year. And so she posted a calendar. But Erica, you a liar. I don't believe you. Anybody could have went and took a highlighter and did this. So of course she had a whole Bible. She said, "Mom is in yellow, dad is in orange. Imagine trying to detect child support from your BM when that's they get from you." I don't know what she means by that. Okay. Since he skips out on birthdays and Christmas by choice and you only seen your kid 16 times this whole year so far, smiling in my head, but yet you act like you the big money man for the gram. And all you have to do is pick your kids up from school. You don't ever have to make contact with me, smiling in my head. I swear, when I say these are my kids, I say it with my chest for a million reasons. At the end of the day, if he had a significant change in income, he has to still be able to provide a roof over the kids' head when he has them. So, Erica, I think you need to sit down. I think you need to sit down because you're going to mess around and lose custody of your kids. And that's how I feel that when I said Safaree is playing chess. He said, all these bitches in my lane. Right. He island hopping. Be more sure he said Safaree island hopping with his ladies, Nikki, Erica, and Amara. Yup. Absolutely. Safaree far from broke, just broken from the women he chose to be with. Right. He real sensitive, believe it or not. She need to move on, and she definitely has bitter baby mama vibes. She really do. She really do. And I don't believe this calendar for not 1 minute. And I don't believe, because look, Safaree waited all this time to have kids, right? He don't have a bunch of kids here, there, and everywhere. That's one thing. That tells me he uses condoms. You know what I'm saying? He not irresponsible with his seed or whatever. I don't believe not once that. I don't think he's a deadbeat. I think he just doesn't like her. He don't like her. That's what I think. Like, but Erica, you look stupid out here. And see, Safaree, he ain't go as far as her putting documents out there and stuff like that. He just gonna let his lawyer speak for him. And I think he gonna win. What y'all think? I think he gonna win. I think Safaree gonna win. I think Safaree gonna end up with either 50-50 custody or full custody. Because Erica, you be out here looking unhinged, honey. Did y'all see when she came for Ray J? And she a racist? Right. I wonder if Nikki is fighting. Yeah, since she didn't have kids. I saw the calendar. And for the 2 days I saw, she got IG posts for it. So as random as it is, it looks real. Okay. I think Erica is thorough enough to keep records of when each other has the children. She knows who she messing with. But if he could prove that the children were with him for a span of time, and they probably was with him because she been working for Zeus. Chess, not checkers. Because who keeping the kids while she working on Zeus? I'm just saying. Nene, you still with that married man, girl? Nene still with that married man. Nene still with that married man, child. Close your legs to married men. And she's still hanging out with that narcissist Peter Thomas, child. All the Queen's Men coming back, y'all. November 28th. It's crazy. I love the show. This is the show that Kristen Keys wrote on, but now it's all the controversy around Tyler Perry. Like, they supposed to be coming out with a documentary. I shared it to my stories. Let me see if I can pull it up. What the heck is this? The fuck?
He's still collabing with other artists.
Sorry, guys. Something weird just came up on my feed about Ali Carter. I gotta look into that. But anyway, it's supposed to be a documentary coming out on Tyler Perry, exposing him. And I believe Christian Keys is involved. But it's so much controversy around it. And I don't know. Let's see if the documentary comes out. Because, you know, Tyler Perry got enough money to stop it if he wants to. It's crazy. But and seeing like all the Queen's Men is coming back, that's Kristen Keys' show. And I believe he was paid off to be silent. You know, what I don't like about the Christian Keys situation, don't dangle the carrot and then pull back, because you traumatized a lot of victims. You brought up a lot of feelings for a lot of victims. And I think it was irresponsible for him to just disappear after he did all of that. I mean, he never named the name. But this goes to show you could be bought and paid for. Period. I'm gonna touch on Tia Mowry because she just get on my last nerves. I'm about sick of her. I wish this chick goes to down. Mims had a video about that situation on Christian Keys, and I think he wanted Mims to retract his video. Yeah, why? Look, you don't get to put that information out there and then expect for everybody to take their video downs. I think he tried to strike Storm Monroe's channel and things like that. Like, no, you invited us to the group chat. We did not ask for this, sir. We did not ask for this. Like, the nerve of you. And all along, you could get bought anyway. Like, stop it. Stop playing. Go play with your mama. Don't play with me. All right, so... yeah, did y'all hear Rock Nation and the NFL have extended their deal on the Super Bowl halftime show? That means that Jay-Z is going to be the gatekeeper. And if you're not in good favor with Jay-Z, you will not be performing on the Super Bowl halftime show. So to all you artists out there, y'all better get to Kiss in the Ring because y'all know he think he God. Y'all thought y'all was disappointed this year with Kendrick Lamar. It's 111. James feel like Lil Wayne should have performed. Well, y'all know Jay-Z. He be in his feelings, child. He petty than but I think he more petty than 50 Cent. He hold a grudge forever. Like, comment, and share. Yes, please. He hold a grudge forever. Well, Jay-Z is going to remain in power for another, I don't know how long the contract is. Let me see.
African American or Hispanic.
Shut up, Trump. Yeah, it doesn't say a time limit. But y'all know he petty, child. We ain't gonna look at Drake. Drake don't even want to do the Super Bowl and he in his feelings, okay? He just want him to take the song down. Please thumbs up the video. All right, let's get into Tia. She get on my nerves. I hope her show flops. I really do. Because I don't like what she doing. Dragging out this and making us rehash this divorce. Like, we don't care. We don't care. You trying to make it seem like you and your sister not that close. Here we go. Shout out to the Shade Room.
Didn't know that a reality show was coming.
So she was on a red carpet and she speaks on not telling her sister Tamara that she was returning to reality TV. Ciao.
She didn't know that a reality show was coming out. You were doing one, so is there a reason why you didn't tell her?
That's normal. I mean, do you tell your brother and your sister everything?
Well, I do tell them anytime I get a new job or something of significance.
You know, it's something that just happens. I mean, I found out something about my brother the other day, and he didn't tell me. It's just, I feel like, you know, like I said, we have...
This is significant.
Yeah, but like I said, I think it's normal, you know, for you not to tell everyone everything. It doesn't mean anything, you know. There's nothing loaded, you know, with that, I guess. You know, it is, she's living her life, I'm living my life, you know. We don't have to tell each other everything, and that's very normal.
Said that she didn't know
that. You know how they used to be like, go home, Roger. Go home, Tia. Like, Girl, let me tell you something. It's something very sinister about Tia Mowry. And I'm telling you, if y'all look at the old reality show, you could see the tension between the sisters. And you could see how Tamara was fighting for her own identity. She wanted to get away from the whole twin thing and create her own lane. And that she did successfully. You know what I'm saying? Not only did she book the reel and things like that, she was tired of being compared to her sister. And I feel like Tia kind of felt like superior all those years above her sister, because of all the scrutiny that Tamara went through. You know, they always tried to say she was the goofy twin. She wasn't as pretty. She talked about it on a reel all the time, and her fighting for her own identity all the time. Well, right here, Tia, you looking old, girl. You looking old. Oh, like, you looking washed up. And we over it. Like, you have oversaturated the relationship with your sister. You have exploited it. You have oversaturated your divorce. And we don't care. We don't care. And her show, I just really feel like she just putting on and blowing it up. But Tamara, she also responded. And I felt like she was very classy and respectful. But it's kind of like, don't drag me into your shit, girl. Whatever you going through, don't drag me into your shit. So here she go.
Life right now, and Tia is doing Tia.
Tia's returning to reality TV.
I know. I didn't know until I found out with the rest of the world.
Any chance we'll see you on there?
She didn't ask me. So I take that as shot. No, she's like, this is my story,
Right.
and, you know, I can only respect that.
Are you and Adam trying to set her up on any dates or anything? Are you guys playing Cupid at all?
I feel like she doesn't want any of our input right now. And I can only respect that. So I think she is doing her.
You know her better than anybody, so you're like, I'm
yeah,
not going.
I'm respecting that.
I like that.
Yeah. Is living her life right now, and Tia is doing Tia.
Tia's returning.
I wish Tia do it quietly. You know how Corey is handling things? You know, we don't need to know this much. We don't need to know your struggles about turning over the ring. And to me, it's given, I feel like she's still in love with her husband. I feel like she's regretting her decision of breaking up. And let me tell you something. Corey glow up is going to be everything. It's going to be everything. Shout out to the Shade Room. I love this because Corey is handling it so well. He got pictures with him and his kids. And he posted, he said, pure love is the only way. I love being a father. I love my children. They're my inspiration. The way they look at me speaks for itself. Thank you. I love it. He said, I'm not feeding into this Tia narrative. I'm not getting caught up in her mess. And it's given that Tia need to go get some therapy. Right? She need to get off TV and go get some therapy. That's what she should do. And I'm not giving her no view. No, I don't care. I don't care because I think it's all fake. I do. It's like she's having an internal struggle with herself. Because she doesn't know who she is outside of when she was with Corey. Seriously. Do you? But Corey, like, leave me and these kids out of it. And I'll continue to be the stable parent. Thumbs up the video, okay? She's talking about she feeling lonely and all like that or whatever. Corey wanted to fight for your love. Like, I don't even feel like she fought for it. Move silence. Yes, move in silence. I feel like she has exploited her divorce at this point. Why it would? They got divorced, what, 2 years ago? We still don't know why. But, yeah. Right. Hey, Adrian. Thank you so much for joining. Please thumbs up this video. Yeah, so I just really feel like she's having an internal struggle. Tia's kids are embarrassed by her being on TikTok. Wow. It's just like she's having an identity crisis. That's what I see happening. Oh, Please thumbs up this video. All right, up next, let's get into Melody Shabby Holt. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hey, Chris Cola. Let me tell you something. I stopped watching that show. You know, because I was disappointed. Like, because I thought it was going to be, like, about Black excellence and people coming together, showing how to build up a community that has a lot of opportunities. And it turned into an ish show when it came to Melody and Martell's drama, and then they tried to drag other people in it. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. And I felt like Mel, although she knew about Martell cheating, he was a serial cheater, child. He had been with that woman for 10 years, okay? So don't tell me you know. You know as a woman. Right. Right. So she put out this image. She blocked Ariane for coming on the show. She isolated herself from the other castmates and things like that. And look, Martell used to say, like, oh, she's messing with this one and that one. Nobody believed him because he was a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believed it. And she threatened bloggers and YouTubers. She a big bad child. Shout out to Unwind with Tasha K. Well, Melody, good old Melody, is sleeping with a married man. Yes, her and Nene in the same boat, child. Close your legs to married men, Melody. Okay? Nothing was proven in court that Melody wasn't sleeping with a married man. Melody had the case continue. Stay tuned. We spill at dusk tomorrow night on YouTube. Ciao. Shout out to Tasha K. She always getting the deets. Shout out to Tasha K. She stay getting the deets for us. I don't care what nobody say. So Melody posted this man on her page. This is about to be a long, hilarious week, Tuesday. So Tasha K posted, she said, I know goddamn well Melody Holt, a.k.a. Melody Shabby, ain't laying up with another woman's husband. Because that man is very much married, Melody. What's the wine, sis? You want to talk about it? Or should I drop what I had? Because I hope Miss Sister Wife, victim, ain't doing what she cried about to the world to another married woman. Ain't this the pot calling the kettle black? Is this the victim turned predator? Is this why we can't know who you're dating? It's weird energy. Yes, I agree. It's weird energy. But not the prim and proper Melody. Not Miss Perfect. Not Miss Debutante Southern Belle. No. Oh, bless your heart, Melody. Because what's done in the dark will come to light, honey. Okay? Yeah, Melanie Holt is out here creeping with a married man. She said she was going to stay single. Yes. Okay? And let me tell you something. Down south, the laws on marriage are different. Because even Nene got sued by her man. Because I never even heard the outcome of that. It's called alienation of a spouse. That's the law. Down south, a lot of the laws, if you cheat, the wife can sue the mistress or the mister. It's called alienation of affection. Excuse me. All right. In the circuit court of Madison County, Alabama, Melody Holt, Shari, plaintiff, and LeVar Martel Holt, defendant. Motion continue filed by Holt Melody Shari is hereby granted. In order, a judge and decreed that the above referenced matter is hereby specially set for trial on February 5th of 2025 at 9 a.m. What is this? Motion to continue. I wonder what this is for. Oh, okay. That's how it's being funny. Or whatever. But yeah, no, there are laws down south. Look, ask Fantasia. She got sued. Remember she was sleeping with that married man? And the wife sued her. Nene too. That married man she dealing with. His wife filed the lawsuit. I haven't heard any updates on it, but she better be careful. Right. Down south, the laws is different when it comes to marriage. That's so gross. I do not know that. I did not know that. Fantasia did too. Right. Down south, it's called alienation of affection of a spouse. That's the law. Right. Fantasia was sued. Right. Right. So I just find that funny because she always tries to put out this image like she's so perfect and Martell is a monster. And here it is. Your cover is blown. And, you know, leave it up to Tasha K. Right. Leave it up to Tasha K. She always gets the deets. She always gets the deets. Okay. Ooh, shout out. Angel Reese, shout out to Spiritual World. She reveals that she pays $8,000 for rent. Why, girl? Go buy you a house.
I don't even know what to say. Yo, I'm living beyond my means. It's like, no, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000.
She might be trolling.
I'm living beyond my means, like y'all think, babe. If y'all thought, it's like, let me.
I think she playing. But can I tell you, Ari Spears had the nerve to come out here and speak on my girl because I love Angel Reese. I love her glow up. I'm glad that she is creating multiple streams of income for herself. She has a podcast. She's playing basketball. She's doing her social media influencing thing. And this child predator, Ari Spears, had the nerve to speak on my girl. I thought he was supposed to be canceled with Tiffany Haddish. Why is he still going on Vlad TV? Why is he still... Let me shut up. Let me just give y'all the story, okay?
Boy, Ari Spears here. Listen, man, I know I'm about to catch some flack for what I'm about to say. And let me just say, I'm all about my fellow black brothers and sisters being down for one another. Support black businesses, support black causes, support our black women, support each other. Power to the people. But to all the people about the Angela Reese versus Caitlin Clark thing, to all the black people out here trying to make it a racial issue,
it's not.
Y'all delusional. Angela Reese is garbage. Pure garbage.
No, you're
when
trash.
You look at it in terms of a skill set, her versus Caitlin, she's garbage.
No,
she
you're
just
trash.
Throws the ball up and plays like she's part of the Special Olympics. She plays like a toddler. There's no finesse, no smoothness, no beauty, no poetry, no skill set to her game at all. She's garbage. Stop being delusional.
No, you're trash. You're absolute trash and you deserve to be in jail. And you talking about you supporting the black women and this and that. What about them kids you violated? Let's talk about it. I'm waking it up. What about them kids? Who gave this mofo a platform? Why isn't he locked up in jail? Ain't nobody asked you, Ari. Don't nobody care about your opinion. You, Tiffany Haddish, and all them other pedos in Hollywood. Get the fuck out of here. Congratulations. You played yourself. Child. Right. Why is Ari Spears not in prison? I love those lives. Love it for the wise. Right. Right. So, like, why is he still... Why are we still even talking about him? Oh, he gets no more energy from me. Ugh, period. All right. So, Kamala Harris is making her rounds. She is, okay? And I just want to encourage everyone to get out here and vote. It's so important. This is an important year. You know, I share with you, and Jason Lee, you talking about, oh, she didn't spend any of her $1 billion on black media, okay? She done been over to Charlamagne's show. She done been all over, Jason. Watch your mouth. Stop counting her pockets. But she been making her rounds and doing her thing, okay? Trying to get these last votes. And I think she's trying to appeal. She's doing a good job appealing to everyone. So let's hear what she has to say. She's sat on several platforms. So I'm going to just do a rundown, okay? Please thumbs up this video. And please make sure you get out here and vote.
Feature.
My question for Kamala is...
Sorry. She did...
Talkback feature.
She did a call-in show where people were able to call in and ask questions. So I thought this was dope. I thought it was a good way for her to touch bases with the people. It was a good way to show people that she cares about their concerns and she wants to hear the people. And I thought this was a good way to debunk the haters like Candace Owens, who don't have nothing to do but to try to debunk her own background. Just evil. Candace Owens is just evil. Especially to do this in this important election year is disgusting. Here we go.
Feature.
My question for Kamala is, why are we, and I say we because my tax dollars is sending the money, why are we sending money to other countries when we desperately need it in our own country for homeless, housing, resources, for whatever? That is my determining factor if I vote for Kamala or not.
That's one of the reasons the America First rhetoric resonates, because nobody in America would complain about where money was going if American citizens' everyday needs were being met. So what do you say to that?
We can do it all, and we do. So first of all, I maintain very strongly America should never pull ourselves away from our responsibility as a world leader. And that is in the best interest of our national security and each one of us as Americans and our standing in the world. That being said, we also have an obligation to American citizens, obviously, and people who are here to meet their everyday needs and challenges, which is why, for example, we have done the work in the last 4 years of bringing down the cost of prescription medication, whether it be $35 a month for seniors for insulin or $2,000 a year cap on prescription medication. What we have done that has been about putting $17 billion in our HBCUs. I am proud to be the first HBCU vice president of the United States. I intend to be the first HBCU president of the United States. Those resources are about sending them to centers of academic excellence that I know them to be. The work that I continue to do is about increasing access to capital for our small businesses. It is about increasing the opportunity for home ownership, knowing that Black people are 40% less likely to be homeowners in America. We have a history of legal and procedural obstacles to that home ownership, starting with the fact nobody got 40 acres and a mule, to redlining, to issues that this Detroit area and people around the country know to be real. So part of my plan is that we're going to give people a $25,000 down payment assistance to get their foot in the door to buy a home for first-time home buyers. The work that I'm going to do to increase housing supply in America, knowing that that's one of the reasons that rents and housing Prices are jacked up. And to work with the private sector, cut through the red tape, and work to build more housing, 3 million before the end of my first term. And I give these examples, and there are many more which I will offer. So, for example, the work that I will do to extend the child tax credit to $6,000 for young families during the first year of their child's life. Because as you and I both know, our families all have a natural desire to parent their children well, but not always the resources. So by expanding the child tax credit to the first year of a child's life to $6,000, that gives that young family the ability to buy a car seat or a crib or clothes, the things that are so important during that critical phase of that child's development, so that they can get on the road and actually have a chance at succeeding.
Yeah, but that doesn't solve the problem that we're having with the homeless crisis, the overwhelming amount of the immigrants that are here. I feel like she danced around those issues. Y'all have an awesome day too. You too, be more shorty. We almost done here. She also sat down with The View.
So tell me.
Hold on 1 second. She sat down with Howard Stern, so she's making her rounds. You know, here we go.
Today, what my plan to make sure that Medicare covers at-home elder care, because probably a lot of your listeners are in that sandwich generation.
Oh my God.
Where they're taking care of young kids and their elder parents.
My mother's 97 years old. I'm not even going to tell you how old I am. I know you think I'm 30, but I am so old, and I have an old mother, 97 years old. The cost is, people don't know this yet. If they're not taking care of somebody elderly, it will bankrupt you.
Absolutely.
It will
or your parent will not get the care they need, or you're going to have to leave your job.
Right.
Which means you're going to reduce your income to, depending on what it is, almost nothing in terms of your household income, to do what you want to do, which is to give your parent the dignity they deserve with care.
And can you imagine if Medicare is impacted, or Obamacare for that matter?
And look at what Donald Trump has been talking about for years, and look at his Project 2025. People should Google it. I mean, what they're doing and what he's talking about in terms of attacking Social Security, Medicare, undoing the Affordable Care Act, and which means the insurance companies can come back and deny people with pre-existing conditions. All of this is very real and very much at stake in this election.
Right. And this is so important to me because I'm taking care of my elderly mom. And that's the phone call I had to take today, where I was talking with a social worker about different resources. Like, if you own your home, if you have like good health insurance like my mom does, and Medicare, you don't, like, we have to pay out of, like, if I wanted someone to come in to help me, like a home health aide, I have to pay out of pocket. It gets expensive. With prescriptions, things like that. I just took her to the eye doctor last week. 2 pair of glasses, $1,100 with insurance. You know, so like these are the issues that are very near and dear to me. And so like I really like made out a list of like what's important to me, and for me, Kamala Harris is still the best candidate, even though I'm not going to be satisfied on a couple of issues, but I have to look at other areas that are important to me, like the Medicare healthcare system and things like that. So yeah, I thought that was important. Yes, that's what I was on the phone with the social worker about, and you got to be careful, right? Because she was saying that I would need to apply for Medicaid for her, but her income is too much, so she won't qualify. It's complicated, but yeah, I'm looking into all of that. Right, but the main thing is Right. The main thing is, guys, I want you guys to get out here and vote. But she's rolling out her policies that she stands for. I think she's doing a very good job of that. And she's not going to be able to make everyone happy. All right. And shout out to the Shade Room. She sat down with the Shade Room and rolled out a plan for men. Here we go.
Is the sentiment that he said the quiet part out loud, but it's the way the message was handed over that didn't resonate?
Yeah, I think so. I really think so. And in fact, I got a message from the vice president's senior advisor who used to work for the Obama administration. And she just wanted to clear some things up. You know, he did say those things in a private setting. Of course, there were cell phones there, but the sentiment was not to put black men against the wall and make them feel bad for if they choose not to vote for the vice president for president. Really, the message was, let's think about this. Let's think about supporting a black woman for president and not necessarily targeting their demographic.
What did you make of her answer when you asked her about this issue that has stirred up controversy?
Yeah, it's interesting. Her focus, she said over and over again, her focus is to make sure that she wins. And she said, above all, she understood, the former president Barack Obama's message. She understood it. She got it. However, her focus, she said right now, is to make sure that she really earns the vote for black men. So I will say that she really didn't touch on President Obama's message 100%, but she did say that her focus right now is pushing past that and working on making sure she meets with black entrepreneurs, black families, to make sure that she does earn their vote, regardless of what the president said.
Right.
Justin Carter, thank you so much for doing.
Thank you for clarifying. And I think President Obama's message got lost. Here it is. Because for me, I never try to tell people who to vote for or try to sway people one way or another, because I really feel like that is your personal choice and your responsibility. That's why I always keep the focus on encouraging people just to vote. I think the angle that Barack was coming from is, I think he understands the patriarchy. And I also think he understands that a lot of men, black, white, and different, won't vote for Kamala just on the mere fact that she's a woman. And I think that's the angle he was coming from. Like, take your ego out of it. Look at her qualifications. Look at what she's up against. Look at the candidate comparison. Because there are a lot of men that won't vote for her simply just because she's a woman. All right? Yeah, because it's sexist. You know what I mean? So I think that's the angle he was coming from. So with that being said, Knotty Crew, I just want to encourage you all to make sure you get out here and vote. It's so important. We have so many things on the line. Our healthcare, women's rights, taxes, and things like that. Now, I know it's her, and this is with all politicians. I don't care who it is. It's her intention to make these things happen with the child tax credit and helping first-time homeowners, with giving them credit for $20,000 or so. It's going to be a process, but that's why it's important for us to make sure we vote on all levels, right? Because the Senate, if we don't get the House, it's going to be hard for Kamala to push her policies through. And I think like a lot of people are ignorant to politics and don't understand how it works. Like, yeah, this is her plan, but if she doesn't get the House majority to back her plan will fall short. And then you'll have people out here like, oh, she doesn't do anything for the people and this and that or whatever, when they didn't even vote on all the levels they needed to vote on to make sure we get the House. Okay. So the main thing is, Knotty Crew, get out here and vote. That's what's important. All right. And I'll close the show with some inspiration. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. I appreciate every last one of you always joining me and supporting me and sticking by my side. Yes, not just president, senator, judges, Congress, mayors, governors, prosecutors on all levels. You have to vote. I love you all, and I'll leave you with this word. Shout out to the Shade Room for capturing this. I love this young man.
Then it ain't time. If God ain't ready, then it ain't time. If he not ready, then it's just not time for it. Oh man, I was supposed to have this and this at this time. If it ain't done, then it ain't time, y'all. That's something y'all gotta realize. You have to wait on God. And then guess what? You wanna go and you wanna do it by yourself. And you mess up every time. Why? Because you don't wait on God. When God is ready, that is when the time is ready. That is when it's the right time. When God is ready. And you can't rush God. You can't rush him. So I want to let y'all know. Wait on God. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Peace. Wise young man, but full of knowledge. Yes, yes. Pay attention, people. I love you all, and I'm sending you peace, blessings, live, love, laugh. Until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. 1.